It's currently 3:30 a.m. in the morning. I just finished some work. Wearing my blue light blocking glasses that are probably doing nothing considering I have a lamp in front of me. But I was just closing my laptop. I was just finishing up some tasks for today, and there was something that came to my mind that I just thought that I would create a video on. And it's unintentionally ironic that the video is on just starting when you are not necessarily in the mood to start something. I know that for myself, I have always experienced the analysis paralysis, where if I'm starting something or if I'm studying something, I often will push back that first step as far as it can possibly be pushed back, regardless of what it is. I make up excuses, whether it's, I will convince myself that the task actually won't take as long as it will, so that I conceptualize, I only need an hour for it, so I can waste the 2 hours prior to it. Or maybe it's that I don't have the equipment that I need for it, even though you don't necessarily need that equipment to start whatever it is. So for example, I don't have the right camera that I would like, or I don't have the correct microphone. I mean, the quality of my microphone on here is probably not the greatest. I don't have this, I don't have that, like the sun isn't in the right position, I don't have my lucky belt, whatever it is. Like, it doesn't matter what the excuse is, but I tend to make those excuses. And so I'm making this video to just kickstart that. This is something I've wanted to do for a very long time when it comes to content creation, or creating YouTube videos or short form content on Instagram, brand creation, all that kind of stuff. It's always been a bit of a passion of mine, watching many different influencers create kind of the life that they want, and seeing that and thinking, how did they go from point A to point B? Because many people start at point A and many people end up at point B, right, at their dream life. And so this, I guess, is that first step for me, in the sense where I'm saying I'm not taking any more excuses. It's 3:30 in the morning, and I'm finally getting around to posting this first video, which is preposterous, was unintentional, but is being done regardless. And then many more as well, I think, coming, videos, that is. I think that a large part of that, success when it comes from starting anything is, first of all, the position you set yourself up in beforehand. So I know that for me, I'm a strong believer in the magnitude of benefit that small successes or small, I'm gonna say correct choices can lead to. So for example, throughout the day, we're all faced with different decisions to be made. And I think that if you make the correct decision, or the decision that, feeds the future you, or the you that you want to become, the dream you, the whatever builds the dream life, if you constantly make those types of decisions, you set yourself up for success, in the sense that you become the person that you're trying to become, or at least you become closer to that person, versus if you constantly push back, or you make that wrong decision that guides you away from the person that you're hoping to be. And so I think that alone, just throughout the day, can lead you to success when it comes to game day, I'm gonna say. I think another thing too is doing things that make you uncomfortable. So one of those things for me is this, and I think part of that's just because it's new. It's something that I have never taken time to learn. But I also, and this will be a video I actually post tomorrow, have been showering, having ice showers, not necessarily for the benefit. I think that there is some, biohacking benefit, or you hear a lot of gurus talk about that. There's like Wim Hof, or Dave Asprey mentioned things about ice baths or cold plunges, and Whether or not your shower is the same as an ice bath or a cold bath, I don't know. I think that would be hard to find a study that would prove that. But I do think that it's something you don't want to do in the morning when you're feeling like your bed is super warm and the last place you want to be is just in a cold shower. And I think that, again, is one of those things that sets you up for success. It's like, hey, I've already accomplished one thing that day. Same thing with like making your bed. I think that's something that my dad had always told me growing up, was make your bed every morning, because then at the end of the day, even if you fail the biggest thing, you failed the exam that you didn't want to fail or that you wanted to pass, you know, you lost a client in whatever you're working on, you, I don't know, broke a bone, you did whatever, you messed a big thing up, at least you made your bed. And at least you made some progress and you had some win, some type of success moving forward. So yeah, with all that being said, this is the first, I guess, of many, hopefully better quality videos in the future, but a very raw look, I think, at the beginning of this process and at the beginning of, I want like a dream, I guess. This is like the beginning of a dream that you're witnessing. So stay tuned for more. Yeah, it's dumb to say this at 3:33 a.m. in the morning. Here, if we open up a.m. But yeah, follow along if you want. Hit the like and the subscription button if you want to see more content. And yeah, I look forward to interacting with the majority of my future followers and people who also want to change their lives and who want to make this world a better place. So with that being said, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next one.